You must see why. Oh, have we started recording?
We have started recording.
Okay.
Cap, I'm just gonna say the next time
we
involves
start
Donkey
recording
Kong.
now.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It what?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It what?
Oh my god.
If the next time
I think-
involves any monkey whatsoever, just like my review for it is just going to be 90% monkey noises. Just saying.
Okay,
Uh,
good to know.
yeah, good to know.
Let's hope there are no monkeys in the next time then.
Let's hope.
Oh boy, I really hope there is now. Funky Kong vs.
Alright.
Frankie, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Funky Kong versus. No, that's the finale, actually.
That's no. That I recently put out my list for the episodes I think that are gonna happen next season, and I put Funky Kong versus Frankie there,
Yeah.
and I really hope that actually happens because that would be amazing.
It would, yeah.
Okay. You may need to share your screen with us, Luke.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys want to hear a fun fact?
Yeah.
Tell me your
but
fun
only if it's
fact.
really fun.
Luke joined Discord on my birthday. Look at that.
Oh wait, shoot, really?
Whoa.
May
Oh, that's so
25th.
cool.
Wait,
Wow,
can I-
guys, look, it's
guys, it's Rick versus Dr. Man.
Rick versus
Whoa.
Dr. Man.
Rick versus Dr. Man. I gotta get one of these shirts.
It's
Guys, vote in the
it's-
comments. Should I get Boomstick or Wiz? Blue is my favorite color, but Boomstick is my boy. And Wiz is a pedophile. So I don't know.
That's
whoa.
yeah.
Kidding.
Plump stick.
That
Get-
actually
Get
Get-
blue stick.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
plump
blue
stick.
stick.
Broomstick.
I
I think this
Currently
is the
did not
longest
have-
episode. This is the longest episode we've had so far. I think, yeah.
oh my
Oh?
god, you're right.
2051, 2025, and then
As
not
it
even
was
Frieza
supposed
versus
to be.
Megatron. What's that?
Good. Yeah, not even freezing. All right. Now this is either going to be
Hold
my
on.
favorite of the season because I have big Doctor Who bias, or it's going to be like
So
Probably
it depends
at
on if
least
if
second
he
favorite.
loses. It depends on if he wins or loses. Like if he wins,
It
favorite of the
depends.
season. If he doesn't, you know.
yeah. Although if he does
Probably
win,
gonna win.
and it's not my favorite, it's probably still going to be my second favorite. I wouldn't lie.
Honestly, I feel like
The
they just
purple Rick.
yeah. I feel like Mr. Doctor Who's gonna win.
Mr. Doctor Who.
Yeah, I don't really think Rick has a chance, to be honest.
I read somewhere that like, because like the Doctor, every time he's in a one-on-one fight, like an actual fight, he normally pulls through. But I don't think Rick has ever won a one-on-one.
I mean, I don't really
Uh,
know a whole lot of about Rick and Morty, but I'd assume he'd win at
Killed the
least one
president.
one-on-one.
He killed
He's
the president.
won.
Yeah.
Huh? Well, oh.
All right, let's go.
Well,
Come on.
Alright,
start.
y'all, I gotta be somewhere in like an hour, so let's go.
Yeah, let's just go.
Yeah, same.
Can y'all see?
Sanchez,
Yes, Luke, I can
the
hear.
Doctor.
Yeah.
My
These
masterpiece
brilliant
is almost
geniuses
finished.
dominate the cosmos, but who would win an all-out?
Yo!
Lieutenant, my boy.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Yo.
Hey.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills
Rick,
to find out who
like,
would win a
ripped.
death battle.
Ripped.
Ripped.
Everything
He's a ripped
about
Sanchez.
Morris's life was perfectly average. Average house, average family, average school.
Maybe slightly below average intelligence.
But everything
What do y'all think of
changed
Rick and
Idiot.
Morty's
when
animation?
Grandpa Rick came home.
Yeah, it's
I
style.
think
Alright.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think
That's
it's
it has some really good
Anything
moments.
but average.
Rick
It's
is
definitely-
easily the smartest
it's definitely
man in
because
the
it's
universe,
stylized.
and its most dangerous
It's
criminal.
not.
Yeah.
It's
He's
not
spent
like.
Yes, like
years on the
squirrels.
There's
halls
no
of the
like.
Galactic Federation, going on adventures
Just like
across
squirrels.
the
I feel like it'd be
multiverse.
kind of hard
Who
for a
cares
cartoon
about
to
the
not be
emotional trauma
stylized.
from a
but-
baby
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, but like.
Then he took her son and put him in
6'6".
life-threatening danger.
Jeez, he's
Thus
70 years
formed
old.
The greatest duo of
Yeah.
the generation,
Mhm.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah, mostly Rick.
God,
He's
I'm in
the
love
cannon
with this
fodder who
editing.
smuggles
For real.
grapefruit-sized
For
seeds
real.
of
And this
Oh,
is
yeah,
entirely
no,
Max
Max is
too.
doing really
This is
good.
entirely
No,
Max.
this
this
is
time.
Yeah, no, this is
entirely
Max,
Max.
and I
Yeah.
love it.
Squanchiest
It's
of
incredible.
alien foes.
He's got your usual
I genuinely
razor
hope
gun
he
in
gets
his
to edit
belly
more
belt,
episodes in the
Frank
future
Gray
because
cyborg
he
I
did
really
a
hope he stays around, bro.
Some
Please.
Or
weirder
he's
things.
Yeah,
done a
no, he's doing a
banger.
fantastic job.
Which can summon an infinite number of
Okay,
irritating life forms that will work tirelessly to
Rick doesn't
accomplish a
actually
given
have the
task.
Omega
Or a
device.
series
That's
of
one thing I
android
don't really
decoys
like.
that are so perfect
Does he? I
created,
can't remember.
They don't even realize they're
I know
decoys,
Rick Prime
which
has the
leads
Omega
them to
device, and he
create
used it
decoys
to
that
wipe out
create
every
decoys and so
Diane in
Rick's
the
gadgets can
multiverse.
erase your
Spoilers.
memories, manipulate
But
travel through time,
I don't think
and
Rick
even make a
himself
surface
has
true level,
it.
as in perfectly flat, something normally mathematically impossible. So beautiful that experiencing it for only a moment before returning to non-Euclidean
I
space
saw that
can
clip today. It was
emotionally
absolutely
scar you for
hilarious.
life.
He can even inject you with his own genetic info and instantly chest burst a clone of himself from
Ugh.
inside you, like a pasty alcoholic xenomorph.
Ew.
What the hell?
Rick and Morty travel the universe in the Space Cruiser. Powered
That's
by
why I
a
don't like
space
telling
cruiser.
people that I like
This
Rick and Morty.
compact starship comes equipped
Yeah,
with
no,
laser
same,
cannons,
same.
a fishing line that can tow a solar system, and
Closeted
a
Rick and Morty fan.
unique artificial intelligence.
With all that crazy
Keep summer
sci-fi gear,
safe.
Rick and Morty's adventures were absolutely bonkers.
From disentangling
summer
a time loop
safe.
created by alien snakes to battling the meta-fictional story lord to Rick turning himself into a pickle to
What?
avoid family
Um,
therapy.
What?
Get on, get on, heck,
He
heck,
turned
get on.
himself into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Actually, pickle's a fruit.
Because boy oh boy,
Dang.
Z had a lot of 'em.
Wiz,
Behind the
shut
fart
up.
Jokes
Shut
and
the
wubba
frick
lubba
up,
dub
Wiz.
dubs, Rick harbors bitter emotional agony.
Way
King
back
of
when,
shit.
in a completely different universe, the Rick we know had a happy life until another Rick from
Prime.
another universe took it all away.
Oh.
The bastard.
Lame.
What a
But like
bastard.
Me, Rick is a true inventor, and this tragedy spurred him to craft
Wow.
his greatest creation.
How did I
Boomstick
know
has the
we
portal
was gonna
gun.
start relating to
More
Rick and
stuff for
Morty?
Boomstick versus Wiz.
Oh my god.
I'm so happy.
Of space-time,
I'm
allowing
happy.
Alright, what do you think?
anywhere
Okay,
in the
so we all
multiverse.
agree that
It
the
sounds
cutaway is
exhausting.
absolutely going to be
Do
one of
more
them
than
regenerating,
that. He can
right?
slice
Yeah.
in half, set up
Yes.
traps,
Yeah.
and even
Oh my
I'll be
god.
surprised
Oh
if there's
God.
not one with
That's
like
coming out of
the
your
Wiz
paycheck.
clones. There's probably gonna be one with the Wiz
Decades of
clones.
travel
Yeah,
Boomstick-
probably.
Boomstick said,
and
"Nuh-uh."
ruined his life darkened Rick's heart. He began to ask himself,
Yeah.
if there are an infinite number
Stupid.
of universes with an infinite number of each person,
Yo.
how did any individual life matter?
sounds like he's overthinking it.
Like the time he
Stupid
accidentally
nihilists.
turned all of humanity
real.
into horrific Cronenbergs.
Oh.
Ew.
Common
They had to
nihilist
escape to
L.
a parallel universe where they swap places with recently deceased versions of themselves.
There's an
What
infinite
does
number of
that do
timelines,
to a
Morty.
person?
Make some badass. When Rick found the interdimensional council of Ricks, he kicked their teeth in. Like they say, he's the Rickest Rick of them all.
That he is. Just touching the hem of his coat can activate his energy shield
Brick
or
and
even
mortar.
induce instant death.
Yeah,
Yes,
there you go.
instant. No, it isn't explained why.
President
Though
fight.
considering this reaction, it's likely
No,
a
the
chemical
doctor
release
just
from the
goes to like
flying
pat him on the
Rickest
back and then he
Rick
just dies
wins.
immediately.
He's dodged an orbital space laser
Hey,
from
See,
oh.
that would
50 feet away.
be
He's so
absolutely
smart, he
hilarious,
figured out he's in a
but
TV
the
show.
doctor
Yeah.
has
Yeah,
resistance
really.
to death manipulation.
Oh my god,
so-
that actually happened. They just like he tries to like pat him on the back, he just dies instantly and then he just regenerates.
Despite eventually
That'd be funny.
taking it offline, his mind is still connected to every other Operation Phoenix across the multiverse.
Giving him an infinite number of extra lives.
There's
Oh god.
an obscene amount of naked
Uh-oh.
Rick.
Fascists.
Some of his devices can destroy the Earth.
Never
More
realized how
naked Rick
naked
than
Rick
I'd like
was
to
in the
see, to
same
be
time.
honest.
He actually did that just to manipulate the stock market.
Though
Ooh.
underneath the drunken
Oh,
god
God.
complex, there's still a glimmer of the family man Rick used to be.
Well, as much as he insists that love is just a chemical reaction in the brain, he does care about his daughter and grandkids. And Jerry.
On the anime?
He's taken on an alien.
That- wait,
soldier
there's an
Rick and
anime?
Morty
in the
anime?
United States.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
an
you didn't know?
anime.
Actual devil, even exiting the bounds of fiction into meta-reality, fighting Jesus H. Leaping Christ himself, and meeting Joseph Campbell. Talk about a hero's journey.
Challenge Rick at your will.
Kill the
he
fur.
might look like a
I'm
scrawny,
kidding.
drunken septuagenarian, and he is, but he's also somehow the greatest warrior in the universe.
Dang.
And you can lick his
Yeah.
balls.
There's
He
nothing
invented
funnier than
Barbara
just seeing
Wright or
anime
just your
footage
average
of Rick and
for real.
Morty.
With a
It
less
is
than
so
average
weird.
It's so surreal.
Susan was
It's so
odd,
good, I love
almost
it.
like an alien. And when they met her grandfather and his police box, they found out why.
They were aliens.
Oh my god,
Police box was
aliens
a
what? Aliens what?
Cameo in
Time
Death Battle?
machine.
Thus, they were whisked away into
Wait,
the
what?
stars,
Elf.
kicking off over
Who would
half
Elf?
a
Elf
dozen
cameo.
timey-wimey adventures with a revolving
Alpha
cast of
versus E.T.
companions like Sarah Jane Smith, Rose
Yes.
Tyler, the Brigadier,
Please.
Amy Pond, and
Intro
so many
Elvis.
more.
I want to see.
Complete
I
with
want
the
to see my boy
cheesiest
Alf
special
on Death
effects
Battle.
you've ever seen.
This
For real.
madman with a box had a name he would never
Hey,
tell,
you
and a
mama-
history
Math,
he would
math.
always run from. He was only known as the Doctor.
Doctor Who.
Exactly.
Doctor exactly?
That's
Though
what-
the Doctor's origins are shrouded in mystery, we know they were born several thousand years ago and earned degrees in
Is this like the
cosmic
first
science
like
and
live
hydrogen
action
physics.
TV character
But
we've
he
had?
got bored with the stuffy
It's like
time
yeah, I think so.
Stole a TARDIS
Oh,
and explored
yeah,
time
actually.
and space
I
as a
remember
runaway.
that.
Who can
Wait,
forget
no!
those adventures chasing
Where's the
dinosaurs
Fez?
on a spaceship, dueling Robin
That's not-
Hood with a spoon,
Where's the
or
Fez?
shoving Hitler in a closet?
Because I am
Yeah,
the
actually-
Doctor.
It's
And
British.
this.
Yeah, you heard it, you heard it.
Like,
It's British.
every other thing that has had a live action show that's been on the show has usually been like a comic or something
A
first.
comic or like
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and this is like the first one that's like like
I think this is the first one that's just straight up
But
like.
could
Yeah.
it be more different? Not only do they have two hearts, they literally experience time differently. They can see past, present, and future all at once. They can resist temporal
Just like you
phenomena
can.
such as time stops and can tamper with fixed points in time.
you're always late
They're
for everything.
effectively
Yeah.
acausal beings.
This makes them super hard to predict and nearly impossible to erase from any timeline. They can even breach the bounds of space and talk directly to
honestly
you.
with
Yes,
what they said
you
about
at
Rick
home.
having like almost
Hello
infinite
there.
lives.
Time Lords
I'm like-
are practically walking Deus Ex Machina.
It depends on if he has something for
A lot of
that.
them would be proud to be called.
Well,
Yeah,
here's the
duck ran
thing.
away for a reason.
He
Time
kind of
Lords are
does
dodgy.
in two
The Doctor
different
has
ways,
hypnotized
I got
and
the glance,
I'll
resisted
explain
mind control,
soon if they
survived
don't
deadly
include stuff here.
radiation, and
I got
even
you.
learned
Which I doubt they
transmigration.
will.
As in the
Cap,
ability to
yeah,
summon
I'll
an
let you
object
take this one,
out of
Cap.
thin
I mean, if they don't
Yeah.
mention it,
Sounds
then I don't
crazy,
know.
but it's apparently
I watched
standard fare
a
for
lot of
Time Lord
Doctor Who
Academy.
in
But
order
the
for this
reason
episode,
was
so I'm
so
basically
many
an expert on the
doctors
series.
that Time Lords
Yeah,
have
I'm
a
basically an
funny
expert.
way of
Show me
treating
if you
death.
want.
Upon receiving
Yeah,
a
I'm
fatal wound,
kind of
the
an
Doctor
expert on
undergoes
everything.
regeneration,
Yeah.
creating a new healthy body.
It's way more than that. While reloading,
My boy,
the
David
Doctor
Tennant.
has regrown lost
My
limbs,
favorite Doctor.
become strong enough to knock down steel doors, and even weaponized his own time energy.
That moment was so
If a
cool.
Time Lord dies during
My favorite
regeneration,
Doctor.
that ends the process permanently.
To date, we've seen 14 versions of the Doctor, plus a
Idris
few
Elba.
extras mixed in here and there. Hell, by the time you're watching this,
I really hope so. He would actually be really good for the
or
Doctor.
the 16th.
The experiences each Doctor gains changes and affects the next Doctor, and the next, and so on. Each Doctor maintains the same memories, but with an all-new personality.
Remember when the
Some
Doctor
like
told the
bow
Dalek
ties,
to
some
kill
like
himself?
jelly babies, some kick foot with
You
the
should-
Yes,
Fijian
Cap, because you
karate,
posted
and
nothing but
some
back
really
clips for
hate
like
the
a week
monarchy,
straight.
probably 'cause they're
Yeah, that was me.
werewolves.
But they always have one thing in common.
It's a
They are
banger,
British.
honestly.
The British.
One other thing
No.
in common. The Doctor always enjoys the thrill of adventure.
Let's go,
And they've got
British
plenty of tech
cameo.
to help,
British.
like the sonic screwdriver.
British.
Utilizing sonic waves to manipulate.
Is that why you like the
objects,
show
it
so
can
much, Cap?
pick locks, cause
You relate to it?
detonations, and
Oh,
fry
no,
my
it is
God,
not
you're
like
Sort of a
right.
Swiss Army plot device that can hack its way through
Hey,
most problems. The
may I
perfect
remind
pacifist
you,
tool for resolving
I live in
conflict.
America now. I'm not British.
Witnesses that it
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
do
yeah,
what?
we know.
You're just
Yeah,
British
but you
and
can't
just
escape your
Syria
past.
now.
You cannot escape your past.
Disrupt molecules and even erase
Well, the
memories.
Doctor can, so
Just like-
so can I, damn
The
it.
Doctor doesn't
Nuh-uh, you're not a
often
Time
Just like
use
Rick.
weapons.
You're not a
There's
Time
an
Lord.
invisibility watch, a time travel
How do you
ring,
know?
psychic paper that tricks
Unlike
basically
me,
everyone, and
apparently.
perception
You're
filters
still
that
British,
prevent
Cap.
others
You're
from
just
noticing
British in a
certain
different
things
location.
from
For real.
people.
But the Doc does reluctantly have a few weapons stored away, like the dematerialization gun.
Oh dang.
It might look
Oh,
slapped
God.
together with Hobby Lobby pipes, but the
Why does
DMAT
Boomstick
can
need it?
literally erase
Uh-oh.
you from time. As
Let's
in,
go,
it
whiz
causes
clones,
you
whiz
to
clones.
have never existed in the first place.
Yo, dummy!
But if you never existed,
I didn't
in the first one.
forgot to mention that earlier, but yeah, no, we finally see Dummy again.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Oh
Actually, yeah.
yeah.
which means the gun would need to fire. which
When was the
means-
last time he
Vader's
showed
in
up?
Back to the Future in a single cutaway. Oh my god.
Did you say something?
Oh my god, you're right.
Oh my god, Dummy
The
never
only
existed.
time-erasing tool in the Doctor's box.
Yeah, I'm
But we gotta
surprised
talk
that
about,
they showed
you
Back
know,
to the Future
box.
footage in
Shabby
the
blue police
Doctor's
box on the
analysis
outside,
rather than Rick's.
incredible time
Yeah.
machine
Yeah,
that's
that's
bigger on the inside.
scary,
honestly.
This is the TARDIS.
The time and relative.
Wait, yeah,
Clearly
they
that's a
didn't- they
reference
didn't
to
mention
Doctor
that
Brown
in,
versus
That
the Doctor
travels
epic rap
space and
battle of
time with
history.
ease. It's strong enough to tow planets, powerful enough to stop antimatter from destroying the universe, and tough enough to tank lightning from Zeus. Yes, the god Zeus. It can even adjust.
Oh,
its
God.
position
So wait, they both
in
fought
a
Zeus.
degree,
Composite
both in
Zeus
terms of
versus
space
composite baby.
and time.
No, Rick
If
just
the
fought a
TARDIS
space
doesn't like
god.
you might get lost inside it forever. Don't piss off the
Oh
TARDIS.
no.
Or any of the
That's what
Doctor's
happened if Cap
enemies,
went in the
some of
TARDIS.
Wouldn't
universe's
dream of it.
deadliest monsters,
I would
Cybermen,
never piss off the
Zygons,
TARDIS. I love the TARDIS.
And
Oh, the
City,
Weeping Angels,
the
dude.
big chunky aliens
Oh,
that
God.
took over 10 Downing Street. and couldn't stop farting.
Even when the
Aw.
doctor prefers not to resort to fisticuffs,
Luke
he's tough
face
enough
reveal.
to survive bolts of lightning that vaporize
Shut
an
your
ordinary human.
mouth.
He's even dodged half a dozen disintegration rays while also improvising several thousand calculations in a matter of nanoseconds.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
the doctor's super smart. So
Basically,
smart,
he's
his
really
brain was
smart.
powered
Pretty
a
much.
1,000-year-old supercomputer.
Yeah.
The doctors
He might
outwitted
have an
cosmic
IQ of
entities
at
like the
least
Great
3.
Intelligence, the Time Lord Nemesis, the Master, and apparently the
That's higher than
original
mine.
Satan.
Oh,
He
yeah.
isn't even the most frightening
He
alien in the
beats Satan.
So he's
multiverse,
pretty
because
smart.
that would be the Daleks.
Oh,
Bear
God.
with me here. They may look like
Exterminate.
trash cans with plungers, but they can exterminate anything that gets
Exterminate.
in their way, even all of space and time.
Boomstick
Like
said
when they battled
exterminate.
the Time Lords to extinction in the
Exterminate.
last Great Time War.
A war that showed a darker side to the Doctor. Thrust into
Oh,
a
yeah,
conflict
the
that
War
put all
Doctor.
of reality at risk, the Doctor became a warrior, a soldier, a killer.
Oh my
The
god.
side of him
Now I'm
that
just thinking
had
of like
always
the
been
stupid,
there, hiding just under
just a
that
glimpse
cheeky
into my
grin.
twisted
Finally,
dark
in a
side.
single moment,
It was then
the
that
Doctor
Oh,
Sonic
yeah,
learned
there
the
it
meaning
to
of war.
end the war and all of Gallifrey once and for all.
As much as he didn't like the Time Lords, the Doctor cares for life above all things. So genociding
He was
his
like
own
a
people
dark,
was the worst
twisted,
thing that could
fucked up
possibly
version of the
happen.
Hamburger
As the
Helper.
last of the Time Lords, the Doctor proved to be the most dangerous person in the universe.
Ooh.
Isolation threatened to turn him into the very type of Time Lord he despised, a master who controls the laws of time, the Time Lord Victorious.
And God help your immortal soul if you piss him off. If he's desperate or if you threaten his friends, you won't be prepared for how far he'll go. Like trapping you in every mirror in existence, imprisoning you in the event horizon
God.
of a collapsing
Dude,
galaxy.
Rick is
gonna
get
or
killed by a
suspending
British
you in
guy. That's
time to be
humiliating.
That
used
is-
as a scarecrow.
That is just.
Fortunately, Gallifrey
That's just embarrassing.
wasn't destroyed. It turns out the
Yeah.
Doctor, all of the Doctors, saved the Time Lords. But
King,
just
this is why you gotta
He'll
be
be-
capped
until
to
time could catch
He'll
up
be
with
lucky
them.
if it's like
you don't
Still,
get killed
even
by a
the
a
British
biggest
death,
hell
to be
turns out
honest.
be a
For
gift in
real.
disguise. That's how you know
Do
you're
you think Rick is actually gonna
fantastic.
die, or is he just gonna get the most, like, worse than death
He's
fate
gonna get
ever?
Eustace, where he gets
He's
like
He's
a
gonna get
brutal
Eustace,
death
yeah.
that's not actually a
Yeah.
death, but it's like
Up against the
eternal,
Doctor,
Uh-huh.
there's really only one
Seal.
thing you can do.
sealed in a mirror
Run.
or some shit.
Like kind of like what happened to Bill Cipher, but it counts
Alright,
as that.
we
You know?
go in the Doctor.
Exactly,
Through
yeah.
all possibilities.
So one thing before we continue, so one thing that they didn't mention, which, like at least to my knowledge, because I didn't really hear them because we were busy talking, but they didn't mention the timeless child stuff. Which, on one hand, thank God, because it is very messy.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, that's kind of what gives the Doctor infinite regenerations, and
I'm sure
Yeah,
that'll be
that
in like a
can kinda-
text box if he wins.
yeah, probably. I'll explain why. the
I'm still
timeless
putting my
child
bet on the
Let's
Doctor.
go. The new Green Lantern versus Ben 10.
For real.
The I'll explain why. the
Guys,
timeless-
I'm
No,
just gonna
King
say
has
it. The
the
next
next
time is
one.
Ben 10 versus Green Lantern 2. My bad.
No,
yes,
Let's go.
why'd you spoil?
My bad.
time to you, baby.
I couldn't keep
Alright,
it
let's
in.
go.
I can't wait to
Let's
see this
go.
fight. I cannot wait to see this fight. It's gonna be so good.
I know. I'm so
Time,
excited.
Get
Rick
ready
and-
to meet Time,
Rick
huh?
Sanchez is gonna say.
I am recording.
Rick Sanchez is gonna say time.
the
huh?
heckity
That's
heck
what
up,
Rick
Morty.
Rick.
didn't know they never invented rearview mirrors.
Are you sick? You're the one who
Are you sick?
Are
what-
you
who?
sick?
I'm sorry.
Are you
Hey,
sick?
he said, are you?
That's
he said,
it.
are you sick?
Ignoring me?
Dude, these
See,
voice
this
actors
is
are
where
so
I
good.
have-
Cap, where did you buy your voice filter
No,
from?
the-
Not from British.
Yeah.
This is where you guys have the disadvantage. 'Cause you guys are all, well, except for Jaden. You guys are Americans.
I am
You
here.
don't understand the complexity of the British man,
Oh my
like I
God.
do.
Holy shit.
You guys
You
have
should
bad
fall
name and
into
drink
the
tea.
Time
What else
Lord
is there to know?
Now,
Oh my god. Whoa.
time travel. Yeah.
No. Oh, what did they do to you?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh,
the screaming sun.
the screaming sun. Dude, this animation is so good.
No, I
Oh,
agree.
Fine. Queensbury rules?
Arcade battle.
Arcade battle, yeah.
Yo?
Keep quipping, asshole. Maybe you'll find
Bill
some
Su-
dope-
Oh my
hey,
god.
Bill,
Uh-oh.
Bill.
Bill!
Hunger.
There was a Columbo
Yo!
arcade machine that was out of order.
Stitch and Rocket.
Yo! Dude, I cannot wait to make a review of this.
No, same.
Lips and chips.
Bro, the Doctor
Yo, I saw
has a
Magneto versus
Yo.
Tetsuo back there.
Shop. I like little shops.
Oh my god, this is just making me so happy as a Doctor Who fan.
Yeah, I know. I love this.
Dude, I hope there's this much love for Tom versus Wily if it wins, dude. Please.
Yeah.
I'd be so happy. Uh-oh.
The screaming son.
Where are we now? Where are we now? Oh,
Oh,
shoot!
God.
Yo!
She can.
Oh,
There's
God.
Rapid movement.
Just using Rick's portal gun is very doctor.
Uh-oh. Oh, shoot!
Oh God.
Let's go.
What?
Uh-oh. Oh, right.
Doctor.
I love this. I love this. So
Dude, this
much.
is so
I
good.
know,
This is
it's
so
so-
good.
Yeah, no, this is
Oh,
amazing.
girl, switching rooms around. Fantastic.
Yo!
Guys, this made me so happy.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, shoot! Oh, frick! Is he gonna drain?
Fun to be the class clown.
Miss.
Shut up. Now hurry up. I got a grandson waiting on me. He won't die an idiot like you.
Oh,
your type. The nihilist know-it-all. But through all this wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey rubbish,
Wibbly wobbly.
there's one thing you never quite
Wibbly
understood.
wobbly, tiny rhymey rubbish.
I'm the doctor. I
Yo!
don't want to go.
Yo, oh my god, dude. Holy crap.
Matt Smith, please God, I beg of you.
Come on,
Oh my
doctor. Yo! Uh-oh! Uh-oh.
hey, hold on.
Oh my god!
Oh, that was
shit.
pretty cool.
Holy shoot. Oh my god.
Quite an impressive craft, Morty. You built it yourself?
I guess so.
Then you've got a bright future ahead. Don't be a cynic.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay,
Oh
that
my
was
God.
actually
so
kind of
heartwarming.
wholesome.
Your ass.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that was kind of wholesome, all things considered. until
Yeah.
Ghost
I was kind of
Rick
wondering
shows up.
how they
First
do
off,
that,
Rick and the Doctor
like,
could both dodge lasers,
how they, like,
making them
kill
pretty
Rick
even,
since
so
Morty was
neither
there, but,
could
like-
reliably win a
Yeah.
quick draw.
Also, neither have shown any consistent signs of strength.
But dude,
all
that fight was
different
so
from an
awesome.
above-average human.
That
The
was.
Doctor could get a superhuman strength boost during regeneration, but that is fairly
I'm
incidental.
freaking
So as
that
far as
out.
physical ability is concerned, neither had a significant edge.
But when it comes to weapons, Rick had way more deadly killing machines, a lot of which could wipe out whole planets, galaxies, and more. If he could get the jump on the Doctor, he'd have a good chance of winning.
Of course, there's similar speeds meant he probably wasn't getting that opportunity. There's no denying his firepower was superior overall, but that still had to contend with the Doctor's technology.
Yeah, despite all of Rick's
God.
crazy inventions,
Damn.
most of which could kill a normal person
We're not
instantly,
cavemen.
The Doctor
We
could
have
work
technology.
pretty much all of it.
Being
We
a
have
Lord meant he could
technology.
resist any time-warping trickery Rick threw at him, and the sonic screwdriver could hack and even destroy
Dude, that
Dude,
animation was
so
so
everything
good,
Rick
bro.
had. The Sonic has even disabled
I
teleportation
know.
and time travel technology before.
Oh
making
God,
it
it's
more
glitching
than
out for me.
capable of hijacking Rick's portal
Yeah, me
gun,
too.
which has been hacked
There we go.
in the
It's
past.
back to normal.
With that
Yeah, there we
gun,
go.
Rick
Better.
was kind of a sitting duck.
Operation Phoenix makes killing Rick permanently almost impossible.
I was
the Doctor's
so
reality
happy with
altering tech
that.
Like the DMAT meant there would be no
I am
Rick
so
left
happy
to
with this.
upload
The
to a new
analysis
I'm
of the
surprised
episode.
effectively
I'm
ending the
surprised
fight
they
in a
didn't use
single
the
shot.
moment at
And
all.
that was
Yeah.
hardly the only reality warping super weapon the Doctor had access to. The Doctor's technology
True.
presented a clear advantage.
Now let's talk ships. This one's pretty clear cut. The space cruiser was a deadly machine that towed a solar system, but the TARDIS single-handedly held off a universe-destroying event. That's an edge for the Doctor.
But perhaps most
Yeah.
important of all was their experience and intelligence.
Rick
Oh,
mastered
God.
space and time to the point of
Oh,
becoming
shoot.
a veritable god. But you can say the same for the Doctor.
I wonder
who
if
is
this is
way
gonna be another
older.
controversial
It's kinda
episode of
the
like,
Doctor has been
when Rick
Rick
not
for
winning,
many
Rick is just
times
killing
longer
him.
than Rick himself.
And
Oh,
when
shoot.
push comes
Yeah.
to shove, the Doctor is
Like, how could
just
the
as
Doctor-
experienced
how could
of
he
a warrior
touch-
as Rick
or how
ever
could the
was,
Doctor touch
if
Rick?
not
You know,
more
like,
so.
shut up.
11
Yeah.
900
Yeah,
years
we're
battling
gonna see a lot of
Daleks,
people being
Cybermen,
annoyed about this.
Sontarans, and more
Oh,
of
absolutely.
Transilor came out on top.
It's
And
the
don't
Rick
forget
and
how
Morty
quickly
fan
the Doctor
special.
can formulate, calculate, and
I
initiate.
say as a Rick and Morty
Like
fan.
when he dodged half a dozen rays and
His
improvised
fatal flaw is
thousands of
arrogance.
calculations in his head to
pretend
siphon
not
the
to be
ray's
them, it's
energy into a
okay.
teleport,
Arrogance and
all in a
recklessness.
matter of nanoseconds.
Rick usually relies on being the smartest guy in the room. When he's forced to battle people at his own level, he's often outsmarted, like with the Prime Rick or Gasp! a Morty.
Rick was a
Uh-oh.
formidable genius, but the Doctor's
Evil
incredible
Morty.
technology,
Oh, Morty.
unmatched
Evil Morty?
intelligence, and thousands of years of experience gave him
Is that
the
a
win.
Rick and Morty
Jeez.
reference?
I bet Rick was
Wait a
absolutely
minute,
Oh
that
my
was the
God.
funniest thing I've
The winner
ever
is the
seen.
Doctor.
Ever seen?
That was the.
Alright.
Alright, y'all. Y'all just
Okay,
get ready.
I'm very
I'm
curious
Guys.
now.
Get ready.
Next time. Okay.
Spoiler alert. The next time is, in fact, Wolf Media versus
Dude!
Brandon Yates.
Why would you say that?
sorry.
Why would you
There
make
goes the
me-
surprise.
Sorry.
Just get ready.
Now I'm
y'all.
gonna cry.
Just get ready.
The voice of
No, I'm
Wiz.
kidding.
might-
It's
you might
Tricks.
cry.
It's Rabbit
We're
vs.
about to announce
Hamburglar.
the next
Alright,
episode,
yeah,
but
just
before we
watch.
do that, if you're not a Death Battle member yet, quickly join
Tricks.
the
Rabbit vs.
Come on,
Hamburglar.
baby. Joker versus... No, wait, no. Oh, Jin
Yeah.
Yeah.
I called
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god, they actually did.
Cap call.
Hold
They're
it.
actually
I
doing
called
it.
it.
Are you
Overhaul.
fucking kidding me?
Nope, this is
The
real.
day after my parents' anniversary.
Oh my god.
Please. Not this
Tell your-
again.
Tell your parents I said happy
Oh,
anniversary.
shit.
Remember when the
Here we
first...
go again.
Remember the first Goku vs. Superman where Boomstick said, "It's over. It's finally over. We never have to hear about it ever again."
Well, that's a lot of bullshit.
But like I said,
Isn't that
I'm
what he
not...
said?
Ready to see
when-
Goku die a fourth time?
For real.
I thought
Sir,
that's what
Honestly,
he said
like,
when
I'm
he killed
I'm kinda
Deadpool in
confused
Max.
Technically
because-
fifth if you count Black versus Thawne.
for real. I mean,
that's-
I'm kind of confused
Or
because
Vegeta versus Vegeta.
I don't see why they'd
No,
want
that's
to
what I
do
counted, that's
Goku
why I
versus
said one.
Superman 3
Oh.
if, like... I don't know, if seeing Goku die to the same person a third time is... I don't know, it's just gonna be weird. It feels like
Why-
there's gotta be something unique about
Literally,
this one.
this
there
is their
has to be.
third fucking fight. Why couldn't they just do Goku versus Jin Mori and then
For
like
real.
I will
Superman
say-
versus Optimus Prime?
I'm
I
not
will say-
disappointed. I'm not disappointed.
happy
I'm
to
just
confirm myself.
confused. Because it's not even the season
I'm
finale.
kind of disappointed.
But the thing is,
So-
I'm
the thing
kinda
is,
disappointed, to be
here,
honest.
let me just say something. The thing is, like, I think we all know that no matter what, this episode is still gonna be, like, really good. Because it's Goku
gonna be
versus
good,
Superman. They
yeah.
have to make it good. And the thing is, like, if this is the
Sorry, go.
episode before the season finale, then what the hell are they cooking up with the
Yeah, that's
actual
what I was
finale?
about to say.
That is true.
This-
that is
that is-
true.
I was
Like,
gonna
what-
say-
If Goku versus
What
freaking
over-
Superman 3 is not the season finale, then what is? And
Also, it
honestly,
has
I see
to be
three
Galactus versus
possibilities.
Unicron.
I'm gonna be
Literally,
honest.
three
The only thing
possibilities.
that could live up to the hype is Galactus versus Unicron.
But the thing is,
Or
I'm
Power
not.
versus
I
Female.
keep saying the thing is, bro. I gotta stop saying that. But I don't know. Honestly, with this episode, I kind of feel like the finale is not gonna be Galactus versus Unicron.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
gotta be
know.
something. It's gotta be.
But I have a
something
theory. I have a
maybe.
theory. I have a theory.
Okay, wait,
So
I have a
game theory?
there's a pattern. So Goku versus Superman,
Yeah.
that's a pretty like serious fight. And
Which
when it
means
comes
we're
to the
probably gonna
penultimate,
get, like, a-
when it comes to the penultimate and the finale, usually one of them is a serious fight and the other one is usually pretty silly and lighthearted. And since this one is serious, I have a feeling the next time the finale is going to be a more lighthearted and a silly finale.
Wait,
Mickey
what was the
versus-
serious and what was the silly between Deku versus Asta and Gogeta
Deku versus
Vegito?
Asta, it wasn't. It's kind of iffy on that one, but Deku versus
I
Asta
feel like you could
is
call
less.
either of them serious or silly, to be honest.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like both of those fit those bill.
I
But
feel
like,
like-
think of All Might
Pretty,
versus.
pretty vague.
But think of Might and Deadpool versus Mask. Like Deadpool versus Vice, that's like
True.
silly. And while All Might versus Might Guy isn't necessarily a serious episode,
It was
it's more
lighthearted, but it was
taken.
taken seriously.
It's more taken seriously.
Yeah.
But Saitama versus
then-
Popeye, that was really silly. And then right before that, we had
Yeah.
Madara versus Aizen. That was exclusively
And then which was
serious.
serious.
Yeah.
And then we don't count season 9 because we all want to forget about Deku versus
Yeah, season
Asta.
9 is weird, but I feel like Deku versus Asta, it wasn't
I
really
feel like
entirely
that
serious.
was the silly.
It was a little bit
episode.
silly. It was just a
Yeah,
little bit silly.
especially with
Goku versus Vegito, that was more so just like kind of a fun, but it was still kind
Goku
of
versus
serious.
Vegito.
Goku versus
Goku versus
Vegeta.
Vegito.
versus
What did
Vegito.
Vegito do to you?
One sec.
Goku versus
But,
Vegito is
anyway,
such a good matchup. Why did we not get that
For real.
instead?
Okay, so
But honestly, this just kind
I
of piques
feel
my
like I should
interest
mention-
more. This just piques my interest more.
Oh, he's breaking up.
I'm breaking up.
Also, I just want to note too,
I
after season 9, didn't we all kind of unanimously agree we don't want any more Dragon Ball episodes? for
Honestly,
next
I think
season?
after
Maybe
this
get
one,
two.
they have to
Yeah,
take
we
a
got
break.
2.
Because Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Vegeta versus Vegito, that was kind of like iffy, but bringing back Goku, I feel like they have to take a break from Dragon Ball now.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
doing Goku
so I
versus
feel like
Superman.
For all the Dragon Ball episodes they could have done, we haven't had Gohan on the show. We haven't had Piccolo on the show. We bring back Goku
Gohan,
a
Piccolo,
fourth time,
who
or
else?
third time.
Bardock, heck, Yamcha, Cell,
Well, I mean, Yamcha doesn't really need to be on, to be fair.
Yamcha versus
Yeah,
Sakura.
like,
What's he gonna do? Yeah, what's he gonna do? Actually win his episode and shock everyone?
Yamcha versus Sakura.
Well,
He wins, but
Also, if you think about
he
it,
still
it kinda
ends
makes
it off
sense
in the
because-
Yamcha pose.
Like I said,
Yeah.
this fight had to happen
This-
at some point.
yeah, and this kind of makes sense because, like, while they were researching Frieza for Frieza versus Megatron, they
Yeah.
could have done Goku too.
Yeah.
Right?
And
Yeah.
honestly, I feel like
But,
there's a lot of things. I feel like it's kind of good that we're doing this now because there's a lot of things they need to make right. Because, like, Goku versus Superman 2, that was just kind of. I feel like that was just a thing they did out
That
of.
felt, that
didn't
one felt
feel
oddly
genuine.
spiteful.
It felt
Which-
It felt
spiteful.
oddly
I
spiteful.
feel like with
towards,
Goku versus Superman 3,
Ironically enough, Superman, it felt spiteful towards Superman
it
more
felt
than
more
Goku.
spiteful
Yeah.
for Superman than Goku. Yeah.
Segue
which is-
to
I feel like this is their chance to finally like make it like
It's-
right.
Yeah.
They can give Goku
It's
the
kinda
respect
funny.
he
It feels like the
deserves.
first one,
If Superman
the way
most
they-
likely wins, then like they can finally say like finally give like a sort of conclusion.
exactly. It's one of those things where the first one, it was pretty good for the time.
The
but
first one was,
in
like, really
hindsight,
good.
It kind of feels like they were like, it was
But-
very much like talking up Superman in a way that we haven't really seen too much.
Yeah, and with their modern
from
rules,
a lot
I feel
of
like
characters.
honestly, I
And
like
then
to
in
see
the
this.
second one, they went in the complete opposite direction.
I like
and
to
they
see
were just
this episode
Well,
as
you see, Goku loses because Superman is a boring character. He's
Yeah.
just too strong because he's boring.
and I hope they
It
just
feels
give
like this is
Superman
a
the
good
respect he
opportunity
deserves.
for them to kind of just get
They-
Superman right.
They just need to get
you know?
Superman right, and Goku too.
so
And
can I
Goku
can I
too.
do my segue now or
What's your segue?
What?
okay? So Ben, I was scrolling through Twitter to see the discourse online. Ben tweeted, "10 years later, Death Battle has become a completely different beast.
Yeah, for real,
Beast.
for
It's
real.
time to reevaluate from the ground up of one of our biggest. Wait, what's that?" And then he posted an image of Super Dragon Ball Heroes and Infinite Frontier. So
Guys,
feel like
wait,
we're
they
getting a
changed the
positive
titles of Goku
episode.
versus Superman 1 and 2. Goku versus Superman 1 is the original classic, and 2 is the irrelevant sequel. So, honestly, yeah, that kind of confirms it. That kind of confirms it.
the
This
thrilling
is
conclusion.
meant to be... This is kind of like the sequel that never was. Honestly.
This is the end of the trilogy.
Honestly, I feel like they did Goku versus Superman too soon, and I feel like this episode
wait.
is the sequel they always wanted to do.
Guys,
I'm not gonna lie.
Goku versus
I'm
Superman 2
excited.
is just-
I'm excited for this fight. I'm not gonna lie.
I am because
for what I'm
like-
hearing, Goku versus Superman 2 is the Cars 2 of Death Battle.
Oh my God,
real.
you're right.
For real.
that is
You're
100%.
so right.
That is wild, bro.
Oh
That-
God,
I love
I'm
that
not
so
gonna
much.
lie though.
When are we getting Lightning and Mater versus Goku and Superman? Seriously.
I'm
Oh,
just,
bro, why do you?
I'm not
honestly,
gonna
I feel
lie.
like it's.
I want to be excited for this. I really do want to be excited for this. This is going to be the worst waiting period in years.
For
I
real.
Oh
can
my God,
feel
no,
it.
absolutely.
Without a
I
doubt.
can tell Superman's still gonna win, and Dragon Ball fans are still going to be just toxic as hell about it.
Okay, so I should probably talk about what I was talking about earlier. With,
Alright,
like, the
I have
whole
to-
time
I
of
have-
thing.
I have to go, so I'm gonna have to stop the recording. But
Okay,
yeah, I just.
So-
Oh yeah, I got.
I'm gonna be cautious about this one, but I feel like they're cooking up something special. I feel like
I
that's what
hope
they're doing.
so.
So I'm gonna stop the recording now. Bye,
Alright.
y'all.
Alright.